You want the best for your car? You already watch our tutorials.
So the best place for the best deal is to buy from the Mr. Auto app. Easy, fast, and with better prices than on the website.
You will find the bulk inner and outer tie rods used in the video exclusively on the Mr. Auto website and through the link in the description. Turn your engine off and pull up the handbrake. To be able to change the inner and outer tie rods on your vehicle, you must remove the wheels to gain complete access to the steering system. Loosen the stud bolts on the front wheels. Lift the front of the vehicle. Place the vehicle on the axle stands. We strongly suggest watching the tutorial, raising your vehicle safely before carrying out this step. Don't forget to slide the wheels under the vehicle. You can now see the outer tie rod end. As the components to be removed are very often seized up, don't hesitate to brush and to use penetrating oil to facilitate the operation. With a marker, trace a line between the axle joint and the tie rod end. It will help later during the disassembly and reassembly process. Using a 19mm spanner, release the tie rod end lug nut on the inner tie rod side. The lug nut is there to prevent any rotation of the two parts towards each other, which could have an impact on the alignment of your vehicle. Brush the tie rod end retaining nut and spray it with penetrating oil. Using a flathead screwdriver, release the holding key on the castellated nut. Then remove it using pliers. Using a 17mm spanner, release the holding lug nut on the tie rod end. If you don't have a ball joint puller, take a hammer and hit the lug nut hard just at the end of the threading. The ball joint should move away from the pivot. Only tap on the tie rod end pivot if you're changing the tie rod end, otherwise you risk damaging the threading. Paying close attention to the point of reference, unscrew the tie rod end, counting the number of turns necessary to extract the tie rod end. This will allow you to find an approximate setting when reassembling. For greater accuracy, we advise you to measure the distance between the lug nut and the end of the tie rod ball joint using a caliper. In any case, an alignment check will have to be carried out by a professional soon after having performed this operation. Remove the lug nut from the axle joint. With pliers, remove the external metallic clip on the protective sleeve of the tie rod axle joint. With a cutter, cut the external part of the sleeve so that you can remove it. Using a flathead screwdriver, remove the inner clip from the sleeve. Remove the clip. Remove the sleeve. Using a tie rod ironer extractor, a specific tool for carrying out this job, you can now loosen everything without difficulty. To do this, insert the tool up to the fixed part of the tie rod, then with a socket wrench and a long extender, force it in an anti-clockwise direction. If the tie rod axle joint is equipped with marks, release them using adjustable spanners.
All parts used in this tutorial are supplied by our trusted partners. These partners also help us create as many video tutorials as possible. Check them out in the description below.
You will find the bulk, parts and products used in the video on the Mr. Auto site and in the link in the description. Take the new axle joint. Before installing the new tie rod axle joint, apply a medium thread locker to prevent accidental unscrewing. Put it in the steering cock housing. Still using the same tool or using an adjustable spanner, block the tie rod axle joint, but in a clockwise direction this time. Finish off the tightening with a torque wrench. Then remove the tool. Unscrew the lock nut supplied with a tie rod end. Put the internal clip back on. We recommend putting screw clips on, as access is really rather difficult when trying to use a specific tool. Take the new sleeve. Apply silicone grease to the part of the tie rod axle joint that will be in contact with the sleeve. Put the sleeve in place. Screw the inner clip back on. Then put the external clip in place. Screw the lock nut back on until the distance measured with the caliper is reached. Take the new tie rod end. Put the tie rod end back in place, making the same number of turns as counted during disassembly. Using a wire brush, scrub the pivot, then apply silicone grease to the flat part that will be in contact with the tie rod bellows. Do not grease the inside of the cone. Replace the ball joint in the pivot. Reinstall the nut supplied with a new part. And tighten it using a 90mm spanner. Finish off the tightening with a torque wrench. Take the new key and put it in place on the castellated nut. Fold the key using pliers. Finish tightening the lock nut by holding the tie rod end using an adjustable spanner to avoid damaging the tie rod end. Then you will be able to put the wheels back on your vehicle. Put your vehicle back on the ground and fix the wheels in place properly. During this operation, you will work on the steering system of your vehicle. Checks on tyre alignment, when carried out by a professional, will guarantee that your steering system has been perfectly aligned and is in good working order. Operation completed.
Hi, it's Theo from Usetool. I hope this video has helped you a lot in your car maintenance. We will be super grateful if you could spread the word so that we can produce even more tutorials. Simply give us a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us boost the channel and help the whole community. Thanks a lot and have a great one.